streaming. Alright, there we go. The link is going through. Alright, so YouTube is showing us streaming.
Okay. Yep, I see the live announcement.
Yep, sounds good.
And hey, there I am.
Oh.
Yeah, I've got the stream popped up on
yeah, I saw it too.
on my second monitor, so I can read chat.
Nice. I'm sharing the. I am sharing the. I'm gonna go share the link in all my Discord servers and Tumblr and everything, and Blue Sky and everything. Alright, here we go. Alright, 2 servers done. Alright, so 2 servers done. Alright, here we go. Alright. Alright, here we go. Alright, we got Blue Sky. Hey, welcome. We got 2 viewers now. Hey, welcome.
Hello.
Here we go. Hey, welcome.
To actually be here in sort of person on this channel.
Yeah, you've been in chat for a while, so now it's your first time being on the audio.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of these days we should have all 3 of us on a stream sometime. Considering, like, you know, you and Kim have been doing the Okami streams on her channel, and she and I have been doing the Kingdom Hearts ones on mine. So one of these days we should probably do like a stream with all 3 of us on audio or something.
Yeah, probably. Maybe you just like cover like super bosses in the games.
Yeah.
Unless it's the serious figure, in which case you guys, one of you can handle. One of you can do that.
Yeah.
I already suffered enough.
Alright, here we go. Alright, shared on Blue Sky. And my Tumblr. Alright, here we go. One sec, let me just go ahead and blow my nose real quick, and then I'll be ready to start.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know if it's the humidity or the temperature or dust in the air or something, but my nose has just been really runny the last 24 hours. And the odd coughing and sneezing hasn't helped. Like, at least I tested to make sure I don't have COVID again. But like, just like the bizarre, just annoying to just have to like pause every few minutes in the middle of something to like blow my nose or take one of those cough lozenges or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I part of me wants to say it's fall allergies, unless you don't have a history of fall allergies.
I have no history of any allergies at all.
Okay, so it's probably just the dust in the air.
Yeah. Yeah, like the thing is always is that it gets better and worse throughout the day too.
In the air, and I start sneezing quite a bit.
Yeah. I think it might be the dust too. It just feels weird that it gets better and worse throughout the day. It's like,
yeah, I need to dust off my apartment in a bit.
Yeah, I definitely think I'm gonna try and do some dusting this afternoon too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So for anyone watching the stream now, should probably do introductions now. So if you guys, everyone, for those who have not watched Kim's Okami streams over on her channel, this is her brother, Shadow Palkia. He's been pretty much regular, pretty much a regular in the chat for our Kingdom Hearts live streams, but since we couldn't, since we couldn't beat the final boss of Chain of Memories last night, and Kim had work this morning, we figured he offered to co-host while as I do like a morning stream just to beat this one fucking boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's hope it goes better this time, because now it's morning, or around like noon time where I'm at, and I usually take. And usually when I'm struggling with a boss, I usually stop playing, especially if it's late at night.
Yeah.
Stop playing, go to bed, and in the morning. I hopefully have some better skill, some better luck.
Yeah. So let me try. So yeah, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try make one run at the boss, and if I can't beat it the first time, I will go. I'm gonna go back to the other rooms and do some grinding a bit.
Yep. And I want you to note that I am like I can only see like the YouTube replay, so I'm gonna be delayed reaction to things.
No worries, totally get it.
Yeah. Duel. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
If you rapidly spin inverse, the inverse blast, or if you rapidly spin the inverse blast thing, the inverse blast.
Yeah.
Like during what I meant to say is during inverse burst, I believe it's called.
Yeah.
If you spin the control kick, you can go faster.
I did not know that part.
This one's mine. Ooh, nice on the counter. Eller's doing really well, Kim.
Hey, Kim. Hey, got into the final boss, to the final health bar at least.
Yeah. Couple more slates and you should be good.
Yeah. I did it!
Hey, cool!
First try!
I could have delayed though. Congrats, man, congrats.
Yeah. All it took was a good night's sleep.
Yeah, that's what happens to me.
Yeah. Even if it didn't take until like after midnight for me to fall asleep, and I woke up at like 8:30.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least we can just chat over the ending and the credits.
Yeah. I am a bit delayed.
Yeah.
This is the end.
This is hardly the end.
I like that whole thing that anime characters do, where they slash someone, and only when they put their blade away, the damage happens.
Yeah, and I actually found out there was actually a pretty interesting history behind it. That basically, I can't remember the name of it or the producer, but it was this one Japanese samurai movie where they were basically doing they were basically filming a sword duel, and there was a delay on the special an accident the blood special effects for the slash didn't release on time. So but the actor who was supposed to die just stayed in character until it kicked in, and so then it just became so it's just such a great moment that exists because of an actor staying in character through a special effects goof.
So Riku, what happened?
That is pretty good. That's pretty nice.
Yeah,
I can't go.
yeah, it just that is really phenomenal, and the fact that it worked, and the fact that that works so much better too. That delay just makes the character seem so much cool. Makes the character doing the slashing seem so much cool, come across so much cooler.
Yeah.
Same way your life does. Up till now, I thought darkness was something that should never exist. Then I spent time with you and changed my mind. The road you chose, I didn't know.
Yeah. I think it's a pretty interesting contrast also in terms of between Sora's side and Riku's side, where Sora doesn't decide until after he beats the final boss. Hey, I want to go back to how I was at the beginning of the control of the game, whereas Riku has already made up his mind about being that he's gonna go forward with the memories and not gonna forget anything before he fights Ansem, and so Ansem is really just kind of the denouement basically. Like he's sort of like it's basically like his arc has already sort of like been like resolved, the questions and the questions and direction answered. It's just and then fighting Ansem is just kind of the gravy on top.
Yeah.
And I need to plug in I need to plug the controller into charge.
Choose now.
Between the road to light and the road to darkness.
Okay.
Neither suits me.
Let me see, where is
I choose a third option.
Do you mean the twilight road to nightfall?
No.
It's a road to dawn.
I really like that line.
Yeah, same. Oh, let me
It's another way to. It's another way to show. It's the difference between like Road to Twilight and Road to Dawn. It's sort of like a half glass is half empty, half full thing.
yeah, but it's definitely very effective though.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, keeping the TV audio muted for copyright.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I already deal with enough copyright BS. So with my Voltron with my Voltron videos, I do not want to invite more problems with my Kingdom Hearts ones.
Are you gonna have to like mute it when you do Atlantic and Kingdom Hearts 2?
I mean, probably for the openings at least, probably, yeah, most likely. I know the theme. I know from experience from what I've seen with a lot of Kingdom Hearts streamers that they tend to have to do, or game streamers that they have to do that with like with at least the opening theme songs with the lyrics, the ones that have lyrics. Like they have, because those are the ones that are like the most copyright copyright strict with, because they're like actual because they're because they're marketed songs and things like that, they're because and think with Utada Hikaru's an actual got their own music stuff going on, so I think it's pretty much the
Copyright's a mess, man.
Oh, absolutely.
One funny thing is that going on this whole copyright songs thing in games, the PS1 Mega Man games, they actually had anime songs at the beginning of them for the Japanese version, and so when they came over here to the West, they actually just changed it for like generic rock. So that's why those games haven't. So that's why those games on YouTube haven't really had copyright issues.
Ah. Hmm. Interesting that showing the Disney.
I like how Riku side shows all the villains.
Yeah, but interesting that they showed the Queen of Hearts, considering that we don't really see them interact at all. We never really see him and her interact. Kind of does add credence to the theory that he was the one who abducted Alice, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think Riku ever met Pete?
I would say likely. I would say it's likely, maybe.
we never see him in the entirety of KH1.
Yeah.
Maybe he was off doing some sort of special mission, I guess.
Well, Pete basically sort of seems to kind of have the role of Maleficent's ambassador to other villains. Basically, he's the one who goes out and tells them about the Heartless, and basically is kind of puts the sales pitch for her villain alliance.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Alliance. So yeah. But also I see they included Marluxia in there, but in the credits for Riku's side, but he didn't meet Marluxia. Wasn't part of his story, so maybe
I don't think Marluxia even appears in Millicent's side. One funny thing is that, if I'm correct, this and Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix was the first appearance of Zexion's weapon. We had there was no indication of what it was before this point.
Yeah, I know. I remember. Yeah, and also And yeah, Kim, yeah, I definitely think it's possible that we're likely that they cross paths at least once. Oh, audio's still going.
Yep.
But yeah, the Riku having a moment in Radiant Garden.
Yep. Well, at this point, it's just called Hall Bastion.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Although technically, of course, Hollow Bastion's, I think, if I remember correctly, like the castle at least.
Hmm.
Roxas! Hey, Kim,
Yes.
it's your boy!
Kim has to skip out on her boy appearing. Rocky spotted.
Yes.
I really want to know what some of the theories about Roxas were like in the early days.
I can probably dig a few of those up. I know there's at least I know they used to call him. I know they used to call, like, before we had his name, they just called him Blonde Haired Kid, or like BHK for short. So I can probably dig up like some of the original forum threads.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we
Yeah,
go.
I like when people like give like nicknames to characters before they're announced.
Yeah.
So one interesting sort of like version of that is like the Xenoblade community is very like protective about spoilers to like newcomers. So they'll actually give certain characters nicknames as to not spoil who they are. For example, there's a character in Xenoblade 1 who's given the nickname Seven because they're the seventh party member to join it. It's actually kind of a big spoiler. And apparently that's only in the Western community. Okay, let's see here. You got standard mode, 100% of the deep report.
Yeah.
Card collector rank. One who ranks over cards, probably because you collected them all.
Yeah, not hard to do on Riku's side.
1,833 enemies. Rapid breaks 488 times. Card goes 180%. Dark mode activated 98 times, and clear time is
8 hours and 37 minutes.
Yes. Pretty good.
Woo! Alright, save menu.
Yep.
Alright. 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 So this ended up being a much shorter stream than I was expecting. But
That's sort of like back in my mind, I was just sort of like, I hope for a short stream.
Yeah. But yeah, so, well, thank you for everyone who does watch this brief stream, and hope you got stream. Let us know in the comments if you guys want to see me, Kim, and Shadow Polka all do a stream together at some point. That'd be something we're definitely that would be something fun to do.
I would happily cover the super bosses for you guys, because I have a save file of KH1 specifically dedicated to fighting the super bosses.
Nice. That would be fun. That would be fun to do
Probably
someday.
still like an intermission stream before KH2.
Yeah, this was definitely a fun. Well, cause we're starting Kingdom Hearts 2 next Wednesday, so maybe like after KH2, or like if you guys are on like a break between Okami or whatever game that you guys play next, or whichever comes first, or something like that. Whatever or it doesn't even have to be on like a schedule kind of thing, really.
Thinking about the Okami streams, I think we still have like a few more to go left. So we'll figure something out.
Yeah. Yeah. So well, thank you all guys for coming. Me and Kim will be back on Wednesday, December 10th. Wednesday, December 10th. At 6 p.m. Pacific time for our first KH2 stream to kind of try out and see if doing it like on an hour earlier on a Wednesday will be better for will be when more people will be available versus like Saturday night. So we'll see how that goes. So we'll see how that goes, and see you guys then. Thanks.
I mean, also, if you guys want me to like go on to like join you guys and give my thoughts on the gameplay, that'd be fine because I'm more of a gameplay focus for Kingdom Hearts.
That'd be cool too. Yeah, we'll talk about it sometime.
Okay.
But yeah, thank you all for coming, and see you guys next time. All right, there we go.